And what about the sort of events that you run here as well? Because I know last night was a biggie.
Yeah, we had Mercedes night last night. It sort of, classic case of it had sold out, but still another 20 cars decided to turn up unannounced, which is fun. It's like, where the hell do we put them? But yeah, we run, we've got a schedule of sort of monthly rolling events. We do an event called Classics and Cake on the third Sunday of every month. Again, all of it goes to charity, so we charge people a tenner to come along in their car and raise a lot of money for a really awesome local charity. And then we do the Mercedes nights, American nights, you can bring the Camaro out to, Italian nights, and away from the car meets, we also host sort of big party nights downstairs in the wine bar, DJs on, live music, and food nights and supper clubs and all sorts of stuff, yeah.
What's the average age of someone that turns up to these events, or is it just
so varied? Yeah, we're quite fortunate that we've got everything from like real young car enthusiasts.
I'm just wondering whether I'd fit in.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
Whether it's all kind of your
bring the age
kind
up
of
a bit,
age.
but you'll be fine. Yeah. No, it's everyone from kind of young enthusiasts with their car spotters with their cameras, and all the way up to sort of collectors who are old enough to be my grandparents and stuff. It's really, but there's no pretense. It doesn't matter whether you turn up in whatever, £1 million car or a 50.
The common theme is enthusiasts, love of cars.
Precisely.
And there isn't actually that much in this part of London either.
No. So the area itself being massively developed, this building is going to be consumed by the neighbouring development, and unfortunately, we knew we were only here for a certain amount of years. We've been here a lot longer than we thought we would. COVID and everything else really delayed their development of this site. But we've just agreed and secured a new site within this development on a 10-year deal, so we'll have some permanence here, and I think we've really found ourselves as becoming a proper Brentford business, and we're really loath to let go of that. But around here, beyond this, there's nothing really from an automotive perspective. And so we've been, I think it's fulfilled a void, and we took advantage of a bit of a vacuum where there's so many people around here with cool cars, interesting cars, or a passion for it. And I think as well, having the subsidiary businesses like the pizza restaurant or whatever else, doesn't matter also if you are into cars or not. We've got a lot of customers whose wives may not be as enticed by the cars, but they're still very happy to come and hang out here because, again, visually and whatever else, it's still catering for them.
It's a fun place to be.
Yeah. And we've really tried hard to make it not a man cave car hub sort of thing. Yeah.
Can you tell us more about where you're going?
Yeah, ish. We're about to sign on the dotted line. So it's about 500 metres away, similar scale to the unit we're in at the moment. And it's right on the river. It's going to be really, really cool. We've got my other half's doing the interior design of it, and she's come up with an amazing scheme for it. So I'm really excited.
She's quite nifty at that.
Yeah, she's quite good at that.
Yeah,
that's handy.
I just get told what I'm doing, but it's good. Yeah.
So he's got it. He's learnt the rules of the game there. Yeah. Doing as he's told.
Well, my wife's a divorce lawyer. She can't really help me.
No.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Otherwise, I'm absolutely. Funnily enough, a lot of people say that. But it's not true.
But does the new site afford you any other opportunities that you are yet to explore?
Yeah, so there's from the events perspective, there's a lot more that we can do there. I don't want to tell too much, but it will be from a volume sort of aspect, we'll be able to house more by way of events and have multiple things running at the same time. We're quite restricted where we are here. We've got the forecourt out the front where we can, on a good day, we can squeeze door to door, about 60 cars up there. We can probably do 3 times that in the new space. So it'll really, hopefully, up the ante with that as well.
So I think the whole events concept with cars and enthusiasts, it's just been on an exponential rise and growth over the last 10, 20 years. I mean, do you think that's becoming saturated at all now? There's so many
I think it depends.
Events now.
It depends on how you look at it, but I still think we're quite lucky in as much as we've got something for everyone. So where Cafe and Machine have soared, it very much caters for that market. Great, the Ace Cafe up the road, again, same thing, they've got their target audience. I think the fact that they're all busy, we're busy, it kind of proves that there is still a demand for it. But I think it's great. I don't think there's no real competition either. It's the more the merrier, frankly.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, obviously, Supercar Driver have events constantly around. I'm not entirely sure how many events, but it's literally constant. Nearly every weekend, different dealers, meetups, events, and it's like this insatiable appetite. They're all very well attended, and that's a massive change from when I were allowed up in Newcastle, and there was no such things as this.
No. Yeah. But do you think also it helps? I mean, obviously, because the principal business is selling cars. Do you think it helps? Sort of when there's a community and there's activities and there is this whole sort of lifestyle around the cars as well. Does that help with car sales?
Yeah, definitely. It was never I dare say it was almost the concept of it was a sort of it wasn't a lost leader or anything. We really did just want to host stuff, but off the back of it, we've built amazing relationships with customers old and new off the back of our events, and they're all very keen to bring their friends and sort of show off what they've bought or what they're selling or whatever. And it really does, in a very soft sell way. We never get people here and force them to walk around the showroom or anything. It's all very take your time, do what you want. I think we've taken advantage of that approach, and people do come down to the events and drive away in a car, which is quite nice.